Hi, this is msela, and I am going over Module 10, talking about what I learned throughout this course. And basically, the way that my slides are organized, it's in a manner of every assignment that we had, so Module 1 through Module 9, considering this is Module 10. So I will get started. So I wanted to incorporate the logo that I created and the color scheme that I've used throughout with my website, and I'm actually going to be using this logo for my real freelance business. This class was really great in motivating me to create an official logo. It's something that I've been putting off for a really long time, so this course was awesome for that. So in Module 1, we created our WooCommerce website, and these are some screenshots just showing the initial creation. Module 2, we started working on our business plan, and the business plan is something that I am for sure taking to real life with me. It's like I said, it not only motivated me to create my logo finally, but it also motivated me to really sit down and think about like what what are my goals and what do I want to sell and how am I doing that. So the business plan was amazing. It was really a good assignment. Module 3, we started the the storefront theme. So just developing that, kind of learning about it, the back end of things, making sure that all the settings were correct. And then Module 4, expanding upon the business plan, determining the pricing strategy, selling avenues, taxes, things that you as a business owner really can't forget about, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of boring and you don't want to think about it, but you need to, because if you're a business owner, you have to know every single aspect of your business because you want it to be successful, and you don't want to be caught in some weird scenario where you're liable for something or you forgot to pay taxes on something and now the IRS is coming after you. So yeah, this again, business plan was incredible, really great part of this course. Module 5. So here's where I started setting up my shopfront, or excuse me, storefront theme, color scheme. In the Word document, I created my hex codes, my fonts that I would use for the website. Unfortunately, I couldn't get those into storefront theme, but I think I got it pretty close. The colors aren't exact, but there's a good gist of like what I was going for. Module 6, talking about our payment vendor preference, and I chose Stripe. After doing a lot of research, I determined that it's just really it's transparent. The fees, the advantages, everything is transparent. It's good for somebody who's on the go, who doesn't have a lot of time to digest a lot of information. It's all out there for you. So that's the vendor that I probably will be using going forward. And then Module 7 is where I put my shop together, and I had so much fun with this because I brought in true works that I've created for my clients. So I had a blast with this, creating the content and kind of giving my things a name, and really thinking real world perspective. Okay, I created this for my client as a custom piece of work, but now how do I translate it into works that can be custom for anybody? So that was a really cool part of this assignment too. Module 8, again, really bringing in all of the work that I've done, but adding on widgets now. So things like filtering by price. That's a huge thing as a consumer. You want to know how, okay, this is my budget, this is how much I want to spend, what items can I purchase through msela design. So that was a huge widget to add I think that's highly important as a consumer. Another widget would be recent posts, comments, and then just recent views of products that you've looked at. And also, I really liked this calendar feature. That way you can see as a consumer how frequently is this vendor posting things, how often, like how active are they online. As a consumer myself, I like to know that this person is active. They do respond to emails. They do post frequent things. They utilize social media. They have a really big online presence. That's really important when you're shopping online. And then for Module 9, creating the coupons. And this was really fun because I was thinking, again, real world practice. Refer a friend. Of course, most of my business is through word of mouth. And yeah, I want your business. Refer your friends, and I'm going to give you an incentive of 20% off your printable order. And then by joining our email list, another way for me to show off my online presence is to have people's email addresses. So I can, maybe not super frequently to the point where it's annoying, but I can blast them, hey, working on this awesome theme template for save the dates, for example, get 10% off your next order. So these coupons were a really great idea too, just to see, for me personally, what should I use for my clients. And then finally, the final business plan, putting it all together, checking grammar, making sure everything makes sense. Like, is my goal worded correctly? Is it clear? And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm really looking forward to putting this into real world practice. I think next steps for me from a freelance perspective are getting my tax ID number, getting everything kind of situated, making it legitimate. So up until this point, everything's been word of mouth. I've been really careful about using free for commercial use licensing. It's really not been like a legit business yet, since it's been so word of mouth, and truly, like, most of my clients will give me like a gift card or cash, or I've done a lot of work for free as well. So there hasn't been a true transaction, I want to say. But I have a lot of things coming up that are true transactions, so I need to really get all of this stuff official and legitimate and become my own business. So this course, as I've said probably a million times throughout this video, has been extremely helpful with that, and I'm really looking forward to pursuing all of the like official processes to create my business. And it's been great. I think the business plan, I don't see myself needing a loan at this point because I work out of my home and I don't have any overhead really, but the fact that I want to start getting into print and doing more wholesale style things, I will at some point need maybe a small business loan to do so. If my computer breaks down, or if I decide to buy a real nice printer, things like that, I definitely would need the funds to do so. So this will help me immensely. Thank you so much for listening, for my ramblings, and good luck to everyone. Thanks.